It's the 6th leading cause of cancer in our country, so that's pretty high. And it's the 10th leading cause of cancer deaths in our country, so I think it's very important that we try to prevent that.
Making sure your summer fun doesn't burn you down the line won't even take a whole ounce. Just a dollop will do. Pharmacist David Sheik says choosing the right sunscreen requires knowing what you need in 2 big categories.
To make sure that it's a broad spectrum, does at least UVA and B, and has an SPF of at least 30.
There are also some newer designer sunscreens.
The latest things in sunscreens that have come out the last year or two are the mineral sunscreens
that bounce sun rays off instead of absorbing them. SPF does measure the blocking power of sunscreen, but a high number won't necessarily keep you safer.
SPF 30 to an SPF 50, you're only gaining about 1% of protection. Again, when you go up to 100, you're only gaining another % of protection.
Making how you use the sunscreen more important than what kind you choose.
You got to reapply, reapply, reapply.
Especially if you're in the water, working out, or otherwise sweating off your sunscreen. Dr. Aylesworth says you should also keep an eye on the UV index. He uses
the Channel 12 weather app, and actually it's very, very useful. If you go to the extended forecast, there's a little check at the end of it, and if you just check that little box, it'll show you the UV index, and that'll tell you the intensity of the ultraviolet light that's supposed to be present today.
But however high-tech your prevention plan might be, the most important thing is to follow through.
It doesn't really matter the quality of the sunscreen if it's something you won't use.
In the Northwoods, Cooper Henkel, Newswatch 12.